Hey guys, welcome to The Things I Think, and today's topic is online dating. It's a lot more common than it used to be. A lot of people use it. It's not just for lonely people or divorcees or old people who've never met anyone or perverts. You can find people who are actually looking for a relationship, although a lot of the time there are people who are just looking for sex and hookups, but there are people who are just looking for relationships as well. I would say that there's probably more people looking for a relationship than just sex. And when you're thinking about online dating, you can be like, okay, so who the hell is going to be on this website? Only really desperate people, right? Sometimes people just look and look and look and they just can't find the right person. There are so many people in this world. For you to expect to meet the one just by bumping into them at the grocery store is not always likely. And your perfect person could be anywhere. They could be in Africa right now. But online dating helps you widen the amount of people you get to meet and you get to interact with. I don't think that you're just going to find the one walking to the store or dropping your kids off at school or even going to school sometimes. Sometimes you need to go outside of your zone of friends or people or your neighborhood because there's so many good people out there. You just had never got the opportunity to meet them. When I started going to college, right after I graduated from high school in 2011, I started online dating. Everyone since 2011 that I've actually been in a serious relationship with, I've found online. I have met up with 5 different people that I've met online, and out of all those people, I have ended up in relationships with 4 of them. And they were pretty good. 2 of them lasted 5 months, 1 of them lasted a month, and the one I'm in right now, we're going on 7 months. Online dating can be really successful if you do it right. And I'm definitely not saying that there's not dangers to online dating, or that there's not some really perverted and creepy people out there. You just have to know what to look for. I can't even count the amount of weird messages I've gotten from older men who asked me if I wanted to move to his beach house with him, to have a young lady live there and explore the world with him. I've had this one guy asked me about my feet. He wanted pictures of my feet because he had a foot fetish. There's some creeps out there. I just laughed it off. I'm like, oh my god, this guy seriously is messaging me. And I just would ignore it. You just have to make a choice that you know that when you start online dating, you're going to get messages that are creepy sometimes, but then you're going to get messages that are not so creepy. The more I dated online, the more I got the hang of it and realized what to look for and what to avoid. If the person's picture has no face, then you probably shouldn't be messaging them. A lot of guys like to show off their abs, and so they take pictures from here down. And I'm sorry, but if they don't have a face, don't respond because the only thing they want is sex. Now, this is just a personal preference. If someone starts a conversation with sup, or hey, hi sexy, or you're hot, then I didn't respond to them. Because if all they have to say is sup, or hey sexy, then either A, they're not an interesting person, B, they're just in it for sex, C, they're not really serious about this. Because if you really want to find someone, impressing your person who might be your person does not involve starting a conversation with sup. You would say, hey, my name is Bob McBob, and I saw your profile and you're interested in music, and I'm really interested in music too. I would love to get to know you. That's a personal greeting, and that's what I think serious people who are seriously looking for someone would say versus sup. Of those websites I just listed, the ones that I had success with, Zeus, My Yearbook, which is now Meet Me. OkCupid was pretty good. I believe it was Match.com that had some really interesting questions. However, Meet Me is very, very good. You can find straight people and gay people and lesbians, and you can find anybody on Meet Me, and pretty much anybody on OkCupid, and there's also some really good phone apps for them too. And there are a lot of other online dating websites. I just haven't used them, so I'm not going to recommend them. I know that there is something called Spark and How About We and Black People Dating or something like that. There's a lot of different options. There is this one called Badoo or Badoo, whatever you want to pronounce it. I don't know. But it's mostly hookups. Most of the other lesbian dating sites that I've tried are normally ones you need to pay for. That's why I just used Meet Me. On Meet Me, you can't separate who you search for when you search for women, as in looking for gay women, but when you click on someone, you can see what their sexual orientation is if they put it in there. So bottom line, if you haven't tried online dating and you're really looking for somebody, you should give it a shot. I mean, I live on a mountain, and I was like, my school has 700 people in it, and I don't want to date any of them. Because when you are dating someone in a small school, everyone's in your business, and I just didn't want that. So I looked online for other options, and that's where I found the person I'm with right now. So I say just give it a try. Don't be scared. Thanks. Bye.